Judo, you already know. What's poppin', Twiz? What's goody? That's what's up. H-Town all day. Shout out to all my lines out in H-Town. Boom, 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 boom. You already know, twin. We on here. Yeah, smash that like, twins. We on here. Definitely on here. And we puffing, we chilling, we vibing, twins. Holla at me. What we up to? What we doing? Brooklyn on deck. Shout out where y'all from. Y'all already know I want y'all to rep where y'all from. Shout that shit out. Shout it all the way out. Shout it all the way out, twins. Y'all already know what it is, twins. We on here. We out here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Every day I'm going to do a live. Gotta chop it up with the real ones. Every day. East New York, that's what I'm talking about. Shout that shit out. Shout that shit out, twins. Shout that shit out. Smash the likes. Hit the shares. Y'all already know what it is, twins. Lions and men. Feel me? Hey, Jackson Ave on deck. Shit. I just caught flashback seeing that one, you heard. East New York on deck. Salute to all my real ones out in East New York. Shout out to my nigga Red Run from East New York. That was a real line right there. He was just straight goonie. None but love and respect for that motherfucker. I hope he's still out there up and jumping. Shout out to Red Rum, East New York. Brooklyn on deck. Bronx on deck. Where we at? Shout that shit out. Chicago on deck. Shit. Motherland on deck already. Motherland on deck already, twins. Salvi on deck. Sex, Money, Murder. Salute to all those out there that was doing that shit. Putting that work in, real right. I know a couple of real lines. They was definitely putting that work in for Sex, Money, Murder out there in Soundview. My family used to live out there. You already know, twin. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all already know what it is. Nothing but Lions love. Lions love all day, every day. All day, every day. Interville on deck. Y'all already know. Interville on deck. Summertime about to be lit in New York. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be lit because everybody been dying to get out. Crazy shit is a lot of motherfuckers. I don't think they gonna want to stay in New York they gonna want to move around, twins. And that's what niggas gonna want to get out of New York, I think. But New York gonna be lit. The summer's definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a hot New York summer, you heard. Shout out to my motherfucking twins out in Corona. You already know what it is. Y'all seen a lot of the as y'all seen, if y'all been on tune, y'all been in tune, y'all already peeped that I changed the logo on the Lions and Men. One of the twins sent that. Salute to the twin. I can't say his name off the top of my head. This is the reason, but I know the twin probably on here. If he is on here, shout it out. If not, I'll shout it out once I remember. Y'all already know what it is, twins. Yo, smash the likes, smash the likes. Come on. Y'all on here, y'all gotta smash the likes, twins. I gotta be nice too. I can't curse. I can't play the music because YouTube be on some bullshit. But I can puff. chop it up with my twins, but I can't do a lot of extra stuff. Yo, for those of y'all that didn't see the Heck Tech Tank Head, that's 100. Yo, that was a crazy. That shit was just crazy. That was the first time I seen motherfuckers that was in shackles and handcuffs behind their back, couldn't get out their mittens, and knew that they had to get at each other and just did whatever they could do. Like just with their hands behind their back. It was some crazy shit. Every time I think about that shit, bro, that's some crazy shit. Motherfuckers that was in CMC, yo, and I know stories from dudes that I wasn't with in CMC that was telling me about shit when they was in the trucks getting exported from Rikers Island to downstate, twin. I think Sherm was one of them. I forgot who was the other nigga. I forgot who was the other homie. Chirac on deck, number love for all my twins out in Chirac. Y'all already know what it is. Lions love all day. Kings love, Lions love twins. I know I'm always coughing on y'all niggas. My bad. I fuck with that fire. What it do? What it do? Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, shout that shit out. Chirac on deck. New York on deck. Brooklyn on deck. Prospect on deck. Queens on deck. All 5 boroughs. Where at? Well, that's it. Now, man, yo soy León y yo soy cabrón. You heard? Fuck it. Both. Now, let me stop fucking with y'all. Kingsbridge on deck. You already know what it is. Shout that shit out, twins. Keep shouting that shit out. Y'all peep that vid that I posted up? That Tank Head and Heck Tech. Yo, anybody got any type of fucking connections with Heck or Tank Head? I'd love to chop it up with them, you heard? I would love to bring up that situation that day, right there, that day. Like, yo, y'all remember that day? I wonder if they even knew who the fuck they was. I don't even know if they knew who they like. Nah, he didn't know who he was. There you go. Boston on deck. There you go. Salutes, my niggas out there in the BN. Putting that work in. You already know, Lion Tribe all day, twin. As long as you a lion, you a lion. As long as you keeping it real and you not lying. As long as you're doing your best and you not trying. As long as you do your math and you know your science, huh? Don't fuck with me, twins. I'm in the mode right now. Got them chemicals in my system. Look, this shit kicking in. Que la homes. Ya tu sabes. Shout that shit out, twins. Yo, hit the likes, smash the likes, twins. If y'all rocking with me, smash the likes, hit the likes, hit the shares. If you ain't subscribed to LIONS&MEN, subscribe to LIONS&MEN. How hard it is. Nigga, yo, bro, you said how hard it is to get away with a body, and your bro. I don't know what type of time you on, but I ain't on that type of time. I ain't catching no bodies. But if you was, like, obviously, there's cameras everywhere, cell phones everywhere, so anything anybody gonna do, you better do it smart. I ain't gonna give you no advice though on how to do it, because I ain't on that type of time. I ain't running around trying to put holes in motherfuckers' heads, you feel me? Y'all already know what it is. Motherfuckers be on their bullshit, twins. there was never really no beef with the LK and the Muslims. The only beef that the Kings had with the Muslims, the 5%ers, like the Crips, the outside of the Bloods, was them taking people that was kings and they was trying to hide under their umbrella. Kings that was trying to turn Muslim, kings that was trying to turn fucking 5%er, kings that was like just trying to like, they were just looking for still help. They were still looking for help, still looking for assistance. And they was the ones that was already getting rubbed out and washed out the nation, and those was the ones that was like we had issues with. That's how we had issues with the Muslims. We never had no issues with the Muslims. The Latin Kings and the Muslims never had no issues other than the fact if they was embracing somebody, there was a Latin King, and we was like, no, he's mine. He's not. He ain't. He can't turn. He ain't. No. He ain't Muslim now. A lot of them sometimes we used to be able to like establish some type of like, you know what, fine, you got him. All right, as long as he don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, whatever. But if you know, it depended on the situation, how serious it was. You heard, Twin? Yeah, people in New York definitely real disrespectful, John Doe. I mean, where you from, John Doe? Because yeah, we definitely are. I can't lie. We definitely lose. You said Tank Hill would give an interview to a Latino before blood. Doesn't matter, Twin. A real motherfucker. First of all, I'm not interviewing nobody. I'm not interviewing nobody. If I was to talk to Tank, I'd be talking. That's not an interview. Yeah, I guess I'd be asking questions, but I'm not interviewing. I'm not no fucking. I'm not. That's not me. I'm just. I'll chop it up with them. Like, yo, what's good? Like, you remember this day? What you want to talk about? I let them talk. You feel me? I'm not gonna be the one like doing all that extra shit. Twins. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers do deserve to die. I ain't gonna even disagree with that, twin. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying you can't be keen and be Muslim. You could be a Muslim, right? And be a lion. I'm not on some like just straight pro lion king shit. Like, don't get this shit twisted. I'm on some pro lion shit. And yeah, I'm Lion King. Was Lion King. Am Lion King. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I haven't reported it forever, but I planted that flag for a lot of years, and I was in New York planting. I was everywhere planting that flag, and I just grew up and moved on because I knew that I wasn't trying to be back in prison. Now here we are. You feel me? You talking about? Yeah, I got the pics. I got yo legacy. Appreciate it. Salute, twin. Got them. They're official. I like them. I think I sent you a response back to that too, twin. I think I hit you back. Hold on, twin. His wifey hitting me up. Hello. All right, I'll hit you back because I'm on the live right now. All right. Keep. I already know what type of time you want, legacy. So I already know, twin. I already know what type of time you want. What you mean, OG product? I don't even understand what you talking about. Looking for the truth. What you talking about, twin? Nah, Tankhead. I didn't even know that motherfucker was from the Bronx. To be honest, but Tankhead from the Bronx too. I don't know if he in jail or home. I heard he home. Yeah, I had to let it go. I had to let it go. She gonna have to wait on that one. My little brother is fucking Puerto Rican and can't speak Spanish, so it is what it is. It depends on how it is when you brought up in your household. I'll check it out. Yo, twins. Yo, smash the lights, twins. Yo, hold on. Hit the lights, twins. Hit the lights. Come on. Where the love at? What y'all doing? I only got 10 thumbs up on this. I got like 50 of y'all on here on deck right now. What's the numbers on here? I don't know. My numbers is messed up. Y'all rocking, but y'all ain't smashing the lights, twins. Come on, twin. Smash the lights, twins. Chopping it up. ABK. What you mean, ABK? We talking about some Queen shit. Better go to Queen Slip with that shit. Hey, hit them, smash them lights, twin. Smash them lights. For each one of y'all, might as well have a light for each one. Unless we got, we got little troll babies on there. Y'all talking y'all shit, twin. If it's real right, it's real right. Yo, listen, twin, listen. I'm on positive energy. This whole shit started just because I was hearing, a lot of the homies and the bloods talking the shit that they was talking on the platforms they had. And now I responded to that. Yo, I even got bros that be doing what I'm doing, right? They've been doing it before me. I even salute them, shout it out. Y'all been doing it before me, but you even got bros that been doing it before me that be like sending shots. I'm like, it's not that serious. I was there doing a different time, different era. You get your credit, you get your shout outs. Like, y'all blowing up the comments. Yo, blow up the lights, blow up the lights. Keep talking y'all shit. I'm trying to get back. Y'all Harlem on deck. Y'all already know what it is. Yo, but Harlem, hold on, listen. Harlem, for all y'all the Harlem niggas is in the building. How y'all niggas is that? Yo, listen. How y'all feel about Alpo? And y'all repping Harlem. No disrespect. I fuck with Harlem. I used to be out there. 145th, 155th, and 8th Ave, Polo Grounds, Colonial Projects. I used to be out there. I used to walk across the bridge from 161 from Manali Pool after work and shoot to the motherfucking Polo Grounds. To the Colonial Projects and all that. So, but I'm just saying, how y'all feel about Alpo? Like, come on. We over here accepting rats now everywhere. Crowns up all day, every day. That's a fact. And you no need for no question mark with that. Alpo is a fucking rat. He definitely ratted. He buried motherfuckers is in jail right now, still alive and never coming home. We talking about all sides of the story. For what story? You a rat, you a rat. There's only one side of that story. If you testify and you talk and you put somebody else in prison, you bury them and you put them in a cage, you's a rat. You don't deserve no fucking. I ain't even gonna get crazy with it, you know what I mean? Because everybody may break, It depends on how much of a line you really are, twins. What you mean I ain't never tell you a story on how I like Queens? Two of the tightest niggas that I'm fuck with is from Queens. One of them is Cito, Puerto Rican. He from fucking Queens, from South Jamaica. And Chris. And both of them niggas know each other too. And those are two of my like tightest niggas. See through in the feds. I don't know where Chris is at. I fuck with niggas from Queens. I know niggas in Queens give it up. I ain't gonna lie, twin. What you talking about? Word up, throw them flames up, twins. Throw them flames up, throw them crowns up, smash them lights. Smash them lights, twins. We still at the same, so the same ones is on here. Smash them lights. Friendly extortion. Hit them lights, motherfucker. Y'all already know what it is, twins. I appreciate y'all. And I'm all about the motherfucking facts, saying the truth. Keeping that door open, unifying, keeping it pushing forward, twins. Listen, as far as when it comes to the politics and all that shit in New York, I already told y'all, Stacey Persman. Y'all can go holler and follow my boy on YouTube. The Fix for New York. That's the Fix #4 New York. Get into all the politics in New York. And if y'all want to put the right ones in office, y'all want to start legalizing where we can have guns. I know some people was talking about, imagine, it was some people, remember, yesterday I was talking about duty to retreat. Duty to retreat is a law, bro. In a lot of states, I don't know every state, duty to retreat is a law. In New York and in New Jersey are the two that I'm definitely about. And I guess anywhere else that is not stand your ground, it must be duty to retreat. So you living in a state and the law is duty to retreat. How you feel about that? Duty to retreat. The fuck? Like that shit just saying the words get me mad. Facts, wins. People hate on Latin Kings. People hate on Bloods. People hate on Crips. Everybody hate on everybody, twins. Keep pushing that fire. Appreciate you, Israel Perez. Definitely. Number love, twin. Chirac on deck. Yo, you already know what it is. Smash some lights. Smash some lights, twins. Catching up. Duty to retreat, man. It's either stand your ground or duty to retreat. I guess, right? Because those are the two main laws, right? So let's just know the two laws that I know are factual. It's duty to retreat and stand your ground. Stand your ground, duty to retreat. And duty to retreat seems like stand your ground is what? Florida, Pennsylvania, Texas, maybe. Like I don't know all the states. I know duty to retreat is New York, New Jersey, duty to retreat, Connecticut, I believe, Boston, Detroit, duty to retreat. Come on, twin. That's crazy. Queens Flip has a platform that he utilizes and to do what he doing. I mean, shout out to him. I don't know the dude personally. Like I ain't got no. He did what he did. That's what he brought. He was brought up more around that bunch of homies, blood dudes, black dudes. There was, I mean, obviously, I don't know if he knew any Puerto Ricans that was tight with him that was putting work in or whatever or not. That was blood or black, like, oh, I don't know. So at the end of the day, though, obviously he must have not like was like you know knowing people like me that was Puerto Rican and was just doing what they do and keeping the same energy the ops was keeping. But He gave a platform to the homies. And then, you know, he gave a platform to the bros too. I can't knock it. It was like this the bros that he was talking about. It was like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel those was the right bros. You heard? No disrespect to the twins. No disrespect. And I know it comes across still like, yo, you it was like, damn, like you could have, you could have did a little bit more homework. You feel me? What you talking about, twin? Say it again. Because I'm chopping it up, man. I ain't responding to everything that y'all posting because I'm chopping it up with y'all. Legacy still on that was popping, twin. You already know. Yo, look. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about King Tone. How about that? I have nothing to say about King Tone. How y'all feel about King Tone? And tell me for anybody that knows King Tone is on here, y'all heard of King Tone. What's y'all personal? How y'all feel about King Tone? Because to be honest, I ain't really got a lot that's positive to say about that man. And I don't want to talk about that man because I don't know. But I seen like I just you know, anything goes. Salute, twin. Y'all already know what it is. Smash them likes, twin. Smash them likes. Holla at me. Let me see. What y'all talking about? Bushwick in the building. Stand up. Knickerbocker and Wilson. I used to stay out there. Facts. Borinque projects. Out there. Early. Well, and yeah. Basically, yeah. He tried to turn the game to, into politics. So yeah, you a fact. That's a fact, JP. But the problem with that, legacy is that he was always public with everything, twin. I remember the first 360 I went to, and that was the last 360 I went to because I seen cameras. I seen cameras. I seen multiple bros with cameras at our 360 in the Bronx, over there in Manali Park, 161, twin. When I seen that, that was the last time I went to a 360. I seen bros on the D train in the Bronx with beads on, flagging. Talking about, yo, go this way, bro. There's another bro over there at the end of the station. He gonna tell you, oh, which way to go. You have bros like on every block. Like this shit was crazy back then. I ain't gonna lie, twins. That shit was crazy. Had shit on smash smash. I'm just keeping it a buck, twins. Like that whole that first 360 I went to. Shout out to Lion Tribe. I seen cameras and I already had warrants out for me. I was on the run. I had warrants out for me. I was on the run. And I'm seeing bros with camera. You get the fucking camera on my face. What the fuck are you doing? I had to put the flag on I had the bandana on my face. I'm in the videos. I'm in the videos with a bandana on my face. Cause the minute I seen these motherfuckers was fucking making recordings, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit was weirdo shit. Bros was directing traffic. That's a fact. And I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds. I'm talking about We had the whole Monopoly Park full, bro. But I wish we should have had the clickers, the click numbers, click, because we had that shit on Smash. I'm talking about like a mini parade, bro, and you had kings and queens. Kings and queens. I'm talking about deep, bro. But y'all see them in the videos. In them videos, you see how deep motherfuckers was. But the problem was it, like, like putting out cameras, like, that was too much. Hey, no phones and no cameras, twin. Smash the lights, twin. Smash the lights. But I ain't gonna lie, twins. That's real shit. That was the last 360 I went to, bro. And that was in 9-5. The end of it was summertime, 9-5. Facts. Then I got locked up anyway, so it didn't even matter because I ended up getting locked up and then going to the island and Spofford first and then the island. What you mean, twin? Minimal platform. Nigga, we need to get our own weed dispensary. Holla at me if you're interested in opening up your own weed dispensary. If y'all know how to grow weed, y'all into that, holla at me. Y'all already know, hit me up on the gram, John J 748. John J 748. They ain't gonna tax the shit out of motherfuckers, but you know what? You know what I heard? It takes $1 million worth of credit to get a motherfucking license to sell bud in New York or New Jersey. $1 million, twin. That's the type of time they on. Yo, hold on, twins. Don't go nowhere. Right back. My bad, twins. I had to bust a lead. Salute to all my lines still rocking with the twin. Y'all already know what it is. What y'all talking about? Dog in the yard. Yeah, salute dog in the yard. Yo, listen. I was when I was in the process after I did my video, then I started seeing I had a little, positive, impact, and I seen I had some views and all that. I started, looking at more different videos, and I was looking at Dog in the Yard, salute the Dog in the Yard, Pistol Pete. I've been heard of him. Like, I already know he a Rikers Island legend. Like, he one of the greats. I mean, great. It sounds crazy to say shit like that, but he's like somebody that's really respected, at least as when it comes as far as like really being in line and loose cannon and putting that work in. And he has a platform. I haven't, as of recently, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been watching none of it because I'm focused on me and what I'm doing. But shout out to Dog in the Yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely did. I still be, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit more. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna see what other videos he been doing and who been on there. Maybe it's probably people that he done did interviews with that I know. So shout out to Dog in New York. I believe he rat hunted too and all that. Shout out to the rat hunters and all that. The weed water, Pittsburgh on deck. You already know what it is. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Huh? That's the last time y'all got a chip too. You already know what it is. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to New York, Brooklyn. Shout out to Queens, 5 boroughs, upstate New York, the VA. All my real ones on deck. I mean, shout out to Warpath, Lockout. Yo, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all right now. The ones that's on here with me right now, like, I ain't got nothing but respect and love for the twin. But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I was hearing some of his stuff and I feel like he was sending shots at me. That's just me. Maybe I'm bugging. But I just feel like sometimes he was sending shots at me. So I'm like, you know. But shout out to him because I know I know he, you know, he was talking about things that I'm talking about now. Before me. So salute to him for that. And it is what it is, you know. Like I said, I ain't got nothing. I don't know the twin personally, but shout out to Warpath. See, I'm a real nigga. You know what I mean? I can say shit like that. Shout it out to him though. I mean, nothing but love and respect for all the twins that been doing anything positive about this nation. You feel me? I ain't on here trying to bash on nobody. A lot of people trying to say I was homie bashing. I'm not blood bashing. I'm just saying it was a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there grandstanding talking about a lot of crazy shit. Acting like we wasn't doing our own thing, putting our own work in. You feel me? That was my only issue. That's how this all started. If y'all interested in changing anything in New York, follow my boy on the Fix for New York. That's the Fix, the number 4, New York. Bro Cash. I'm trying to get this libertarian lady called Stacey Persiman in office for mayor of New York. And she is about the people. Changing all them laws and making it more easier for us to be able in the urban community and in them cities, New York City specifically, to purchase and have a weapon. Period. Gun ranges on deck, training on deck for free. For free. I got somebody on deck that's in the gun range in New York that'll take people right now for free and train you. Facts. I'll stay in there. If they got that good, I'll be in there. Shout out to King Problems. Rap the King Problems. You send some music. I'm with the music. Y'all already know. I got bars. I'm the old head with the bars. Like I should have popped in the '90s, but I was too busy being locked up. I should have popped in the '90s. So John Doe, somebody run up in your crib in New York, now it's different because it's your crib, it's your house. But the minute that if let's say if they run up in your house and you end up disarming them, beating them up, and now they trying to leave your house and you chasing them as they running out your house and they leave your house, you're supposed to let them keep leaving your house. If you end up fucking them up or killing them or hurting them after they leave your house, you're going to jail for whatever happens to them. Assault, attempted murder. Nah, but shout out to Warpath. It ain't no competition, you feel me? I'm my own man, I'm my own line, I'm my own king, I'm doing my own thing. But shout it out to Warpath. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, twin. You can holla at me. Hit me up on the gram, John J 748. I feel the nigga's a real lion. I think he really was putting that work in on the island and doing the shit that he was doing. Because he's talking about Dizzy. I know Dizzy. So when he talking about certain names, I'm like, all right. So that's why I'm shout him out for that. And that I feel that he ain't lying on most of his shit. So I'm gonna salute that. I'm a real nigga. I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? I know I'm a little bit arrogant, a little bit younger. But salute the twin. It's all good, twin. Don't worry about that shit. Of course, I got Patria, homie. Shout out to my nigga Heck. Shout out to my nigga Pantera. Shout out to my nigga Caballo. Shout out to my rest in peace, Caballo. Shout out to my little nigga Baby Caballo, Jonathan, John J. I'm just keeping it in the buck, twin. Shout them out twins. Like I don't know these niggas personally, point. I ain't never on that type of time, you feel me? I ain't never on that type of time. Nah, no, like listen, look, like I say, I feel like sometimes people feel like they deserve their roses, right? I'm I'm me personally right now, chulo on that. Y'all see me, right? I give you all your roses, twins. To everybody that was doing this before me, all the lines that was doing this before me, all the kings that was doing this before me, and y'all opening up that lane. I give you all your roses, twin. Yo, this look. Yo, this look how real the twin is though. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's to all my twins, all my lines. I've been doing this before me. You getting all your roses. Feel me? God bless. I mean, that's a real rose. That's like, yo, look. This how I do. Look, here you go. We do one even better. We do one even better. Here are your roses. Feel me? Y'all see that, right? It's your roses, twin. I'm here now, though. And I got nothing but love for all y'all that was here before me. I didn't know about all that. I wasn't in tune with YouTube, none of that shit when I came home. I didn't give a fuck about it. Y'all was more on it. And I get it. So I give you all your roses. That's the last time I'll do some shit like that. You heard me? That's it. You know what I mean? Nothing but love. At the end of the day, that's it. So nothing but love for all y'all, man. I fuck with everybody that's just trying to keep it positive. Smash some likes, man. Smash some likes, smash some likes. Come on, we supposed to match up. 35 likes, 45 views. We supposed to be 45, 45. It's good. Smash some likes. Louis Philippe, God bless his soul. God bless the man, period, because he's on 24-hour lockdown. He's in a cell. He can't see nobody. The only people he can see and talk to is the CLs that work his tier and whatever convicts prisoners that's there with him. So Louis Philippe, man, King Blood, I feel like maybe we should start like a wave. If we want to start a wave, twins get together. I think like the Bloods, the Kings, everybody together. If y'all really real about some real shit, we need to like put something, do whatever, find out whatever it is that we need to do to get him at least in population or a different type of jail where he has more access to all these visits and around more people, more different prisoners, more different convicts. I don't know, twins, because that shit is crazy. Like you got King Blood isolated with the Unabomber and whoever else. Like he only gets to speak to like 3 different prisoners that's in there with him, and the man he made he's never coming home. So accepting the fact that he's never coming home, do y'all feel still right now to this day that he's still that dangerous to society? Like that's the question that need to be asked, right, twins? Like, is King Blood really still that dangerous to society that we have to keep him in the cell 24 hours a day in the box? Do any of y'all know how that shit is to be in the box 24 hours a day? And y'all been in the box and I did a lot of box time. First time up top was 90 days. Second time, 6 months, a year. It was like kept going up and up. And that's basically King Blood's life. His life is in a cell, in a box. It's been over 20 something years. This man has just been in a cell. There's been a lot of deaths involved, so I get it. It's crazy to try to have some type of remorse or some type of human decency involved when you think about somebody that was involved with something that was so big, which was the Almighty Latin King Nation. In New York, the twins. I know at the end of the day, like we should be doing something to try to get him out of that cell. We should. I ain't gonna lie. If you really give a fuck, we should like at least give him some type of more privileges, man. But the problem is, it's not gonna happen. That won't happen. It's not gonna happen because they ain't gonna try to give somebody like him the opportunity to influence somebody that has a platform or somebody that has influence. Now. So that's the crazy shit about it. Magoo, none of they I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I doubt. We said who that? Hey, yo, I don't know about King Blood. Is not with OG Mac. He not with Supreme, Rod Diggs, Magoo. He not known. They separate spots, twin. Mm, they don't got them all in the same block. Like they just chilling there in the same block. Hey, what up? Magoo chopping it up with Mac, Mac chopping it up with motherfucking Blood. No, it's not. No, no. You wildin', twin. You wildin'. Y'all want, we gotta get blood. We should try to do some type of petition to try to get blood out of into not if not population, at least into like protective what we call that shit when it's like IPC, involuntary protected custody, where at least we put him in a little in a spot where he's like around like at least like 10 people and let him have access. Like that's it. He gonna die in jail, man. God bless him. Hopefully he doesn't die in jail, but That's what the fucking state wants. They want him to die in jail. Salute from a king to a crip. You already know what it is. Like, yo, listen. Salute to my lows, all my lows. Y'all already know what it is. I fuck with my lows whole body. I fuck with anybody that's just a real nigga, real dude, real man, real lion. I hear what you're saying. It's not that his own did it to him. It's not that his own did it to him. It's that, to be honest, my honest opinion, I want to hear my honest opinion on exactly why, like, not exactly why. I don't want to say exactly why. I say, y'all want to know why? Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there, twins. I ain't gonna go there. The worst cutting I seen, to be honest with you, was the worst cutting I seen. To be honest, all right. So that I seen physically, the worst cutting that I seen physically was the one that I did with the homie City. Shout out to the homie City from 183rd Crescent, real one. He was the homie. I think he was either G Shine or Non Trey, and he was a real official homie. He was getting money, fighting the body in drug case. He was and me and him caught a whole nother case in Bronx Supreme Court. So shout out to City, shout out to the homie City. That was my nigga, that was my twin. Like nothing but love for him. And me and him did a motherfucker dirty in the pens. I'm talking about dirty. We took turns on him, so like I ain't even gonna say pause. No, none. I ain't gonna say none of that. Cause yeah, we took turns on him, nigga, while we was like shooting him. That's a fact. That was my first jail case. I ended up getting a 1-3 for that. And the 1-3 ended up getting one concurrent with the bid that I was doing. But that was the worst cutting I seen. Like for now, the worst cutting that I heard of and that I seen like as far as pictures is Johnny Blaze, Matatang, Dominican, one of them Trinitario legends. Like anybody that's rocking the Dominican flag and anybody that's rocking on Trinitario, um, DP, DDP, all them Dominican gangs, Johnny Blaze, put y'all on deck. Johnny Blaze from 107 167 area, Grand Concourse in the Bronx, in Rikers Island Correctional Facility, had the worst cutting ever. I heard this mother. I heard he's a preacher probably now. And he probably is. He smoked somebody from the back of their head all the way down to the ass crack with a scalpel. That shit looked like red, bro. That shit, yo, crazy. I'm talking about, when you talking about crazy, I'm talking about crazy. That was the worst cutting I've seen. Now I wasn't there personally to see that, but I was in the building right after that shit happened. That's a fact. There's no reason why anybody should plan on going to jail now, because you know what? You know what's the crazy shit? The last time I was in prison was there for a bullshit ass violation. This is real talk, twins. And this was like maybe like 3 years ago, I believe. 3 years ago. It was like 3 years ago, and I had to do a violation. I ended up staying there 30 days. And I turned myself in. When I went in, twins, or maybe 4 years ago, when I turned myself in, I seen a big ass fucking transsexual that was like 6'5" running around the tier. He got slapped in the face with a hot dog. he he was talking about, I run around this bitch strapped all the time. COs know I stay with the strap on me. You know, the COs is looking at this thing. He ain't got no cuffs on him, nothing. He walking around in intake, bro. Big ass fucking 6 something faggot. Listen, no disrespect to any of the The gay people were like, yo, this motherfucker was a straight homo, straight tranny, talking gangster shit. And I'm in the pins like, what the fuck? And this is the same day I turned myself in, and I'm in C95 intake. And I'm seeing a crazy big 6'5" homo run around after he got slapped in the face with a fucking hot dog. Somebody in the cell threw a hot dog, like, yo, you grab the Frank, threw that shit, slapped him in the face with the shit. He started walking like, yo, which way you bitch ass thing, yo? And there was a bozo that threw it, yo. Oh my god, bro. This is what I saw, me turning myself in, man. After being on the run for like 5 years, twin. That's what I did. I was on the run for 5 years. Turn myself in. And the first thing I see when I turn myself in, and when I get to C95, because that's where they was putting like state inmates at for violations, it was a C95. And then I guess from there, I think from there I got transferred to the 3 building. I went to C73, but it was C95 first. And I'm in the fucking pens with some, yo, this shit was crazy, twins. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I'm looking at this big homo ass nigga. I'm like, yo, and he was on some gangster. I'm like, yo, this shit is different, twins. And the CEO didn't want no parts of this nigga. I'm like, yo, this shit is, yo, it was a hell of a fucking greeting to come back, man, to the island, bro. I ain't gonna lie, son. That was some crazy shit. That was some crazy shit to see. I think that was one of the craziest things I ever seen. Not one of, yeah, it was. It is. That shit is definitely in my top 5, bro. Or big ass, tall, transsexual, fat motherfucker running around talking about, nigga, I stay with the strap. Nigga, yo, he pulled his shirt up. He want to suck my titty, bitch? He pulled his little fat titties out. He pulled, yo, this nigga pulled his titties out. I'm like, oh my God, this nigga wilding, bro. Yo, that shit is insane, son. But it's real talk, twins. I'm not even. You can't make this shit up, twins. You cannot make that shit up. And this was like, we what, 2021? So yeah, this is years ago. This is when I did my violation. I was like 2017, some shit like that. But that was crazy though. That was crazy. And the Kings was at war in the island with the Trinitarios. The Kings was at war with the Trinitarios on the island. And I ain't know none of this shit because when I turned myself in, I turned myself in from PA. I was living in PA. Facts. Came down to New York. Y'all niggas is laughing. I'm dead serious. Y'all niggas is laughing. Fuck y'all niggas, yo. That shit was crazy, bro. And I'm real talk. And then you know what's even more crazy, twins? Keep it a buck with y'all. Peep this shit. It was 2 lines, no, 3. It was like 3 lines in there. 3 kings. They all came out the box. They're all younger. And they was all scared to go to a house where it wasn't like a king house or where it was like a neutral house or where it was kings and bloods. They was told they was going to a certain house and they was all scared to go to the house. So they wanted to make it hot on niggas that was in the cell with them, which is me included. And plus the other dudes that I'm in there with. And these are supposed to be kings. Black mob, not the shit on black mob, but that's what they was. They was black mob. And they just came out the box. And they ain't C95. I just turned myself in. Like, shit is, you can't make this shit up, twins. I'm in a cage with like 3 lines, supposedly. And these 3 lines now is over here talking about, I hear them talking like they talking this, I'm in their little codes and all that shit. And they talking about, you know, basically like, yo, we ain't going to a house where we can't live. Nah, fuck that. We going together. We going together. I see them every time as a CEO that they think that they know this is steady. And now finally, yo, C, yo, Mr. C, yo, Mr. Whoever the fuck, yo, we gotta go together. Boom, boom, boom. These niggas is scared to death to go. And I'm in there and I'm a lion, twin. I'm a king. But now think about it. Think about it, twin. At this time, I'm like, I already done put wild work in. I've been free for like over 5 years now. And I'm on the run the whole time. On the run the whole time I've been free. 5 years. Got kids, crib, boom, boom. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn myself in. So I'm keeping it a buck with y'all right now, twins. I'm giving y'all real shit. Real actual factual shit. I turned myself in. And this is my experience in C95. After I went to parole in the Bronx, parole got me to the boat. I don't know, we went to the boat to the island. Now we ain't go to the boat. We went to the island, crossed the bridge. Went to the bridge, crossed the bridge, put me in 9-5. I'm in there with these motherfuckers. I got in there. I'm in there with this one dude. There's another violator. I'm in there with violators. We state inmates. We supposed, because, you know, we parole violators. But they got me mixed in there with motherfuckers from population that's coming out the box. You know how it is. You got new intake, all that shit. We mixed in together. So I'm up in this motherfucking, these niggas is scared. I wanted to say something so bad, but I had to like just stay focused on, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Because if I say something, I'm gonna end up I'm putting myself in a situation where I gotta like basically lead by example. And I felt like at this point, it wasn't even worth me doing that. I seen that honestly, like it was what? It was 2 of them. It was 3 of them that came out the box, and then they had some little bozo nigga. That was the bozo one. Who was the one that threw the hot dog at the crazy homo motherfucker that was on the walkway. They wasn't real lions. They was real wannabes, you feel me? And them lions, I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste my time on, because I really like, because you know what would have happened? What would have happened? I would have had to been like, literally like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I would have literally had to jump out the window and tell them, yo, nah, listen, I'm bam, 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 bam. We're going to whatever house we go to, and when we get there, we turn it up. Period. I don't care where you go, where you go, where you go. Once we walk through that motherfucking door, we're gonna pop off on whoever the fuck is in there. Period. Period. Old school 90s shit. I don't give a fuck about that. You understand what I'm saying? Me knowing that, I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time with these niggas. Because it wasn't worth it. And it wasn't worth it. Guess what? Twin came home in 30 days. I was home in 30 days. In 30 days, I was home. Almost had an altercation with some fat blood motherfucker. But he was fat as fuck, some old Jabba the Hutt ass nigga too. I'm like, you really want like, nigga, this nigga, his only chance is to just jump on me, you heard? Just jump on me. I forgot his name. I think his name was City. Too. That's the crazy shit. Some old fat. He was bigger than Big Pun, bro. Real talk though, twins. Yeah, I was only there 30 days, literally. All 30 days on a violation. I ended up coming home, got revoked and restored. And I turned myself in after being on the run for 5 years. 5 years on the run. Turned myself in. Went to my first court appearance. They gave me an adjournment for like 2 weeks. Went back to the next court appearance after them 2 weeks. And they was revoked and restored. After that, it was just the process. And that took like another week and a half or whatever the case may be. I was back and I was free. But I still had to stay up. I was in C73. I was in C73 around that time. But y'all already know what it is, twin. Yeah, you can do all your time in the box. That's what a lot of pussy niggas do. Let me not say pussy niggas. I'll take that back. That's a lot. Look. If you're somebody that could just be by yourself, lock in, load in, stay dolo, and you be in your cell, and you're okay with that, and you know that you're gonna do whatever amount of time it is. I mean, think about it. All these, all the homies, from the Kings to the Bloods to the Crips to whoever you want to talk about it, whoever it is, you know that at the end of the day you're gonna be in the cell by yourself, dolo, in a cell by yourself. You got to be willing to accept that. You're going to have to accept the fact that you're going to be in the cell by yourself. Dolo. You got whoever holding you down. If you don't got nobody holding you down, it's all going to be on how your brain moves, man, how you think. You're going to have to isolate yourself from a lot of bullshit if you want to keep pushing forward. You want to try to take advantage of whatever little opportunities that you have that's in there. Anything that's going to get you out yourself. I know motherfuckers that used to fucking punch the wall. That's how, y'all want to hear a crazy story? I'm going to hit y'all with a crazy story. DFY. I get into a fight with somebody, scrapped it up. Boom, boom. DFY, right? I'm in Lincoln Hall. Get into a fight with somebody. I end up hitting the wall. Bang! Broke my whole pinky finger, bro. This little one right here. Broke the whole bitch. The whole bitch broke. Bang! Bitch, the nigga hit the wall. I ended up having to go on a motherfucking call out to go to get the MRI and the X-ray and all that good shit, all that Gucci stuff. I gotta go. They gotta take care of me. I gotta go. The staff from my building. I was in Willow College in Lincoln Hall. I got one for y'all. Hold on, twins. Hold on. I had to refresh myself, twins. Yo, check it out. DFY Lincoln Hall. That's in Katona, New York. Facts. Tryon, Harlem Valley. I know about all that. Been there, done that. Check it out though. I'm in Lincoln Hall. Get into a fight. I forget who it is. I end up breaking my finger. They gotta take me to the hospital. So I end up going to the hospital like a last minute overtime. Staff is about to get overtime, all that. They end up putting me with some bitch that's like a regular in my cottage and some African dude. I end up going to the hospital in Katona, New York, somewhere. Whatever the emergency room is out there in Katona, New York. I end up shooting out there. Boom. They got to take x-rays of my fucking finger. Right? Before they do that, I think somebody already like in the nursing facility already done pop my shit in place. They popped my motherfucking finger in place, my pinky finger. Now I'm in the hospital, hours later, getting escorted by the staff from Lincoln Hall. I'm in the emergency room. I'm in the x-ray room. They taking pictures of my hand. Bam. Nobody could be in there, obviously, with you. You can't be in there. Nobody could be in there with you. So they take the pictures of my hand. The staff was trying to come in. Then they know the staff, you got to stay over here. Y'all got to stay over there. Y'all got to stay right here, this area. This is where y'all stay at. So the area where they got to stay at was a little distance. I had a little space. So they over there taking the pictures of my hand. Pop. My shit's already getting placed in the cast and all that. They took the pictures. I'm looking. When they go to in the office after they take the pictures, I go look at the door. I open the door, look. I'm like, yo, I look around left, I look right. All I got is hallways, bro. All I got is hallways. I open up the door. The people that just took the pictures, they in the office. I don't know. The staff that came with me, they're like, a little bit further down. But when I open up that door, all I see is exits, bro. It's a wrap. I was gone. I was out. Nigga, I was gone, bro. First exit. I'm hitting stairs, hitting elevators, parking garages. I was gone, twins. That was and I escaped. I escaped like a motherfucker. And I ended up hiding in the bush, ended up by a bus stop. And it was crazy. Westchester, New York, because it was like in Westchester, New York. And that's where Katona, New York was at. When I was in Katona, I think the hospital was in Westchester. Facts, 100% facts. I had rabbit in my blood since day one, twins, and I dipped on them. I dipped. I'm talking about. I was in there. I was in the bushes for like an hour, 2 hours. Finally, I was even seeing cars driving around, police cars, and I was in like some big bushes by like a hotel that was like not a hotel, but like maybe like it was something that was connected to the hospital, but I was still in that facility. I ain't officially jump over. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I'm lying. I did officially jump over, but I didn't jump over far. I literally just jumped over like to like the next block. And on the next block, I was hiding in the bushes. And them bushes was like kind of connected to like a condominium. Facts. Real talk, twins. I ended up getting in the bus, telling the bus driver, like, yo, listen, I just escaped from a fucking group home. I was getting molested. They was doing this. I just want to get home to my parents. I don't want to talk to the cops. I don't want to do this. I was talking them all type of crazy shit. And I ended up getting a free ride. And it was crazy because it was in Westchester, New York. That's exactly where I had to catch. That's exactly where the hospital was at. And there was buses from Westchester, New York that go directly to the Bronx, which was crazy because it's like, I got lucky as fuck, bro. And I ended up, that's how I escaped. And then the crazy shit is that they don't stop there, twins. Because by the time I got to New York, by the time the staff, they was waiting. They was waiting for the cops to find me. They was waiting there. I ended up getting on a bus. Got a free trip all the way down to New York to the Bronx, to Fordham Road, to be specific. And then from Fordham Road, I walked. I got a free ride all the way to Fordham Road, bro. Facts, on the Greyhound. And when I got there, by the time I got to my crib, my mother's like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, what are you doing? She hugging me, kissing me. What are you doing? I'm like, yo, mom, I'm trying to explain to her. The phone is ringing. The phone is ringing. I'm like, yo, that's probably she picks up the phone. It's the facility. Like, hey, this is Lincoln Hall Correctional Facility, DFY, whatever correctional facility. Your son absconded from a medical trip from Blase Blah, New York. We're probably gonna get him before he even gets to you. You don't have to worry about nothing. We doubted that he'll even get anywhere close to you. And I'm right there next to her, bro. I'm right there next to my mother like this. I'm over here grabbing cereal off the motherfucking refrigerator. I'm like, yo, I want some Fruit Loops. I want some motherfucking Fruity Pebbles. My mother got this shit on speaker. She's like, shh, shut up. And they over here talking about, yeah, he probably won't even get there, but we're gonna end up sending a squad car around if we have to, if necessary. Boom, that bunch of bullshit, twin, bro. She hung up the phone. She's like, well, if he gets here, I'll let you know. I promise you know he needs to go back, boom, all this good shit. Hung up. I was already in that bitch eating cereal. I was in there. Yo, check it out. I was in there eating cereal. And guess what video I was watching? Because Biggie had died. I was like thirsty. I didn't see the video. It was One More Chance. What year was that? 9-7. No, that was like 9-5. That was my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I escaped, twins. Lincoln Hall was the shit. We had a pool in that bitch and all that. And my mom's was scared to death though. I'm like, yo, I'm in there. She on the phone with them. She like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, mom. Oh my shit. Oh, she got Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. I'm thinking about cereal, my nigga. I just finished escaping from a DFI correctional facility. I got to my crib and all that within like less than 24 hours. You got there in a decent amount of time. And I'm over there thinking about cereal. I want some cereal. I want some cereal. I want a big bowl of cereal. That's what I want. And I was sitting down in the sideline eating a big bowl of cereal with a wood fucking spoon, watching fucking videos, twins. I swear to God, shit is real talk, twins. You can't make this shit up. Nah, I never make it to Brookwood. I was in Lincoln Hall, and then from Lincoln Hall, I escaped. I escaped more than once. I escaped from Lincoln Hall. I scouted from Lincoln Hall. I don't want to say escape because they ain't had no motherfucking fences. That's why I bounced. And plus, I was dipping on the trips. So I bounced the first time on the medical trip. I bounced the second time. So I bounced 2 times. No, all right. So I bounced 3 times. One time I got caught. 2 times I got away. But I was, and I was like, so the first time was the one I told y'all about. The second time, I'm not 100% sure. The second time, okay, the second time I did the dip. Oh, that's a stupid story. Yo, I looked stupid. That was the second time too, twins. Y'all want to hear that one? Oh, man, that's a fucked up story. Oh, man, some bozo shit, twins. I fucked that whole shit up, twins. I ain't gonna lie. Smash the lights, twins. The second time I escaped, I was so high that when I left, and it was so dark, and I was in the sticks, that I was scared, bro. I was scared to death, bro. I'm out there, and then it was just starting the golf course across the street from where where Lincoln Hall was at. The golf course. Twins. I'm talking about it was dark as fuck. I'm high as fuck. I did a bunch of dumb shit, bro. And I'm like, yo, I'm not walking through here. You know what I mean? I ain't have a flashlight. I had a lighter. That's about it. Yo, my nigga. That I ended up hiding in one of the spots where they was making like the golf course at. I ended up just staying there, yo. Some real from some real survival type shit. I ain't gonna lie, twins. I ain't lying. That was the second time. I ain't lying, bro. Yo, it was dark as fuck. And I ended up, once I got across the street, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm running. Now it's a golf course. The golf course was just under fucking like construction. You know how big a golf course is? That shit is huge, bro. I'm running through this bitch. I'm like, yo, and it's mad dark. I ain't got no flashlight. I got lighter. I got like 3 pairs of clothes on because I'm over here thinking I'm like trying to bring stuff with me like a dumbass. Like I was wild, young, and stupid. And I ended up finding somewhere where they were doing construction, and I ended up laying up there for a couple of hours till daylight came. And then when the daylight came, I started getting back on my shit. But I'm getting back on my shit on the main road. Guess what? On the main road, while I'm fucking getting on my shit, running, walking down or whatever, all the staff is coming in for changing tour. And the crazy shit is that I actually thought about that shit. I'm like, yo, damn, is this the main road? I'm like, yo, is this the main road? Damn, if this is the main road, motherfuckers that's coming to work is gonna end up fucking seeing me. And that's exactly what ended up happening. That's exactly what ended up. One of these motherfuckers is driving. Mr. Stiff, I think his name was Staff or whatever the fuck his name is. He driving. He coming to work. He like, yo. He driving. He like, yo, hold on. He like, what the fuck? He's like, yo, the nigga hit the brakes. Now he police. This nigga want to be Superman, super thug. I'm like 15, 14. I'm like 14 at the time. This nigga do a U-V. He do a U-V on the motherfucking on the strip. And I knew I peeped. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. I'm like, yo, damn, I seen him when he seen me. I'm like, fuck, that's this motherfucker. I knew who he was. Now I automatically do a dip. I just cross the street. But it's like these houses is like separated by like these houses are not close to each other. So it's like you got a field. You got I think I ran through a baseball field, and then you got some houses around the baseball field. But like these houses is like it's mad space. I'm over here running through this shit. This fucking cocksucker ended up fucking chasing me down, bro. Came through in the car as far as he could. And I'm over here cutting through people's property. And I got so tired where I'm like, fuck. I just knew I couldn't get away. I said, oh, fuck it, I'm going back. I said, fuck. He's like, well, you stop running. He was chasing me. And he already done called back up. He's like, yo, we got one over here. Like, they got my ass, twins. That was the second time. That was the second time. They got me the second time. I ain't gonna lie. The third time, they ain't get shit. I was out. I did. The third time, I ended up catching the case. That's the crazy shit. I ended up having the DFY warrant was hanging over my head because I caught an adult charge, but I still was absconded from from Lincoln Hall. That shit was crazy. Nigga, the staff. I remember we had some bitch called Miss White with the fat ass. This bitch was like, yo, straight free, twin. We used to love her when she used to work the late night. Tell you that much. That's a fact. We used to love it. What? The freak, yo. That bitch, I forgot her name. It was some white bitch with a fat ass. And she was in she was in Cedar Cottage in Lincoln Hall. And she was sucking niggas off, jerking niggas off, fucking motherfuckers. It was crazy. I remember when I was in Spofford. Shout out to my nigga Bronx Tail. Nigga Bronx Tail was like, yo, Chulo, tell him you got blue balls. I'm like, what? He was like, yo, tell him you got blue balls. She gonna jerk you off. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. He's like, yo, tell him that you got blue balls. And they gonna jerk you off. It's a medical condition. If it's a medical condition, they obligated to. This nigga this nigga really was telling me this shit, so I'm like, yo, word. And they really gonna, she's like, yo, they gonna stroke you. You never know, yo, this bitch, she done gave me pussy. This nigga, like, yo, lying like a motherfucker, though. I ain't gonna lie, he lying. Well, some of his shit was like, he wasn't lying. Like, he was freestyling a little bit. A little bit. He was freestyling a little bit. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna do that for. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna do a video for that one, twins. I ain't gonna lie because niggas was loose in Spofford, bro. In Spofford, shit. In Spofford, you have females, the girls that was there with you. Like, if the staff was working with you, like, I had staff taking me to their dorms, getting bitches taking me to the gym when I was fucking. Like, that's a fact. Shout out to Gomez. Gomez was the realest nigga ever. Gomez was from the Bronx. Gomez was from the Bronx. I was in Spofford. Like, this nigga Gomez, Gomez was official. I appreciate y'all love, twins. I appreciate you. Smash the like, twins. Smash the like, smash the shares. Make sure y'all check out the vid. I'm talking about Tankhead and Hectech. That was some crazy shit that I witnessed. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have had a cell phone. They ought to been like this. And these niggas is over there like trying to fucking kill each other with headboards. What? You say, yo, like the mindset of Pistol Pete, a pistola. Like Pistola, the mindset of Pistola, if you talking about who I'm talking about, like his mindset, I guess once he knew that he wasn't coming home or he wasn't going, he didn't give a fuck. So it was like it is what it is. He just didn't give a fuck. And everybody doesn't have that mindset. You feel me? Like not everybody is just gonna be like, you know what? I ain't got no other shot. Pistola was the type of nigga I ain't gonna lie. He was like, yo, I ain't got no other shot, so this is what it is. And that's it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Drew was like fake for him. I ain't gonna lie. I was popping off for a while, niggas in Lincoln Hall. Yo, bro, I was known for the pop off artists. The minute you said something, nigga be like, yo, we be in the mess hall, outside. Well, I don't give a fuck where we was at. You be like, yo, you say something that made me feel black. I be like, what? That was the first thing, like, because that was the only thing you could do. Nobody was getting cut and stabbed in Lincoln Hall. You was popping off. I was just like quick to pop off always. Ain't even gonna lie. That's when I was learning, like, yo, you gotta pop off. You gotta pop off. That was like my little training, unfortunately, to say some crazy shit like that. Because I literally went from escaping Lincoln Hall, going to New York, and ended up getting trapped off in the shit where I have a whole case, 9-6, and I ended up having to go to the island. So I go from that shit to Rikers Island. That was a big, bro, that was a big difference. Lincoln Hall, the C-74. Lincoln Hall to C-74, Rikers Island. That shit was a big difference, twins. That shit was a big difference. Cause when I got to Rikers Island, my nigga, my first day in Rikers Island, that was that shit was crazy. Like the whole process was just going through the precinct, the 46 precinct, the police beating our asses because of some police got shot. It was a crazy case. That case was crazy, and it was just a crazy experience. It was a big transition, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like to go from fucking, and I was on the run from Lincoln Hall when I caught this other case, and I got thrown on the island no matter what, because at this time I was older also, so I was like 16 now. When I was on DFY, I was like 14, going into 15. And then when I escaped, I'm turning 16, going like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was already like, I was just in the system, twins. I was in the system. I was in the system, hard body. And I don't know about Baby Hack, but yo, how the fuck y'all hear about, yo, what's up with this, what's that nigga name from the Bronx? And his son all of a sudden now is like some blood nigga that's like, oh, Boy George. Is that really Boy George's son, twins? I'm just asking to ask. Yeah, facts. Cause I heard like Boy George's son. I seen some videos and this nigga like, oh, is that really him? Or is he like, is that shit fake? Oh, so he was capping? That's crazy. All right, so fucking nigga, if he capping, because I was interested, like if he really was like who it was, like, I'm like, damn, I wouldn't mind chopping it up with this nigga, but like, I ain't gonna lie, I was seeing some of his stories, and I'm like, yo, nigga, you was in the island when I was in the island. And he got all them blasts on his face, and he reminds me of somebody that got cut in 3 Up or I think 3 Main, and he looks like the nigga that I remember like when he got shot, but he definitely wasn't blood. You feel me? When he had them blasts on his face. So I think he got cut first. And I think if that's the nigga that I think it is, he got cut, done dirty, and then he went to another building, probably went upstate after his bed. Then he turned blood. And I don't know, maybe I don't know if that's the nigga Boy George's son or not, though. That'd be crazy if it is. Yeah, he was capping. That'd be crazy. Yo, twins. Oh, that's crazy. That's his name. His name is Marco. Hey, Marco. Really? Marco Hughes? That's crazy. Yo, twins. Y'all already know I got nothing but love for y'all. About to let y'all go. Gotta make it do what it do. Nothing but love for y'all. I hear you, twin. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. You know, I'm about to stream this. I'm about to make sure the shit go out there so everybody see it. Lions and men. Salute, salute, salute. Yo, throw them crowns up, throw them crowns up, throw them crowns up. Smash some likes before I get off. Throw them crowns up. Y'all already know what it is. Throw them up, throw them up, throw them up. Let's go. Nothing but love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna get this shit done again tomorrow. We're gonna pick up where we left off. Lions and men, twin. About to end this. 1418. Y'all already know. Black and gold never fall. Salute, salute, salute.